EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Completes the pass to Judy at a crossing pattern. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Come on. Hey. Cowboys, let go.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Open man, that's Bond. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights. Nothing.
Browns 7, Vikings nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. In motion, the tight end. Now a handoff to Chandler. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. You look at this Browns defense. Well, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, 56 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. The Browns at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the 9-yard line. Here we go. Ready.
Sanders to throw. That's taken in by Bond. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
Throwing, Sanders. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is going to have a Browns first down as this defense unable to hold there on 3rd and 2. On play action, here's Shedeur. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. They'll swing this out to Judkins. A little juke. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Sanders. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
19 Tiger. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed.
There he goes, left side. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run it with Chandler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Darnold. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Darnold. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
In motion left is a running back. Now Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
You're all set. No wait.
Throwing again is Darnold. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. Well, it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold. Another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
An inside run with Judkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Chandler. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And Darnold just beating the play clock. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Again, Darnold. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Back to throw, Darnold. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 26 yards. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Vikings 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10
Come on,
at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They go play action now. Sanders. That's downfield. He's got Fannin. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Tag! 70 Timberwolves.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Vikings 14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. To throw is Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now it's Darnold. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Darnold to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Felton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Vikings get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Throwing, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. A give up the middle. Judkins. Now he's into the clear again. And finally marked down at the 23. 78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Out of the gun here, Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of Sampson. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Second and 7 from the 20.
Brings up second and 7.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's complete right around the 8. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Sampson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sanders. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Vikings 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So both teams trade touchdowns. Orders of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Here's 2nd and 3. To the air again, Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Felton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders. That's taken in by Bond. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 65, 60, go.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Get it. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. McKinnon here is complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Let's go now. 72.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
To the air with McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. Well, this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on a touch pass. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Felton taking it in. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4.
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Cut 19. Set up. 19, 18. 19, Lion.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Browns, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
you